Welcome to the International School Awards 2022. This is the fourth year that ISC Research has hosted these awards, and it gets bigger and better every year. We are here today to celebrate some of the very best initiatives happening in international schools around the world. The range of schools participating, the breadth of initiatives submitted, and the quality of practice being delivered within the international school community today is inspiring. Today's awards ceremony is a live online event, and we are thrilled to see so many representatives from schools in a wide range of countries participating. Thank you all for joining us. And thank you to every school that has submitted an application this year. We received 261 nominations from schools in 48 different countries, including Cameroon, Ethiopia, Azerbaijan, Peru, Romania, and Sri Lanka. From these, our judges selected 45 shortlisted applications, from which we will announce the 12 category award winners, and from them, this year's International School of the Year. Trophies and winner logos will be sent to all our award winners. 3 other schools have been identified for special mentions because of the nature of their initiatives within their unique learning settings. These schools will be recognised during the category announcements. Their initiatives, along with all the shortlisted and winning applications, are now featured on the awards platform. You can find these in the resources section under the documents tab. They will be accessible to you through this platform for the next few months, as well as our website, iscresearch.com, by the end of the week. Our sincere thanks go to every one of the judges who make up our independent expert panel and who represent an extensive breadth of international education experience. Their review of every initiative submitted, evaluating it against the category criteria, is rigorous to ensure all applications are carefully considered. It's a big task, and to all the judges, we would like to say many thanks. There's advice from the judges on how schools can improve their applications for the future, and again, this is available on the platform. I would also like to say thank you to all our sponsors for your support of the awards. These include our headline sponsor Pearson and each of our category sponsors. These awards would not be possible without your contributions, and we are proud to partner with every one of you. Do visit the sponsors section of the platform. There are some valuable resources there for you. Now to the awards. I'll present the categories and the shortlisted schools in alphabetical order before announcing each award winner. We have representatives from most of the shortlisted schools participating today. So as I announce each award winner, I'll ask the representative from that winning school to raise their hand by clicking the raise hand icon in the platform controls at the bottom of the screen. You can then join me to speak about your initiative for a few moments. The first category is the Community Building Award. This award recognises a school initiative that has involved students working with external groups to help build stronger community connections. The shortlisted schools are Brighton College Bangkok, whose students have led sustained support of a local rural community, helping them actively respond to health, hygiene, poverty, and educational challenges in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The International School of Kenya, for a social enterprise run entirely by students, focusing on plastic recycling. This includes designing and fabricating unique recycled products and reinvesting in machine and project development. And Nord Anglia International School Shanghai in Pudong, for a student-led project to design and deliver a virtual education to disabled children in a Chinese orphanage. Thanks go to BrainPop for sponsoring this award. And the winner of the Community Building Award is International School of Kenya. Congratulations. And will the International School of Kenya representative please raise your hand so that I can connect you now? I believe Mache Sudra may be online. Mache, are you there? Yeah, I believe you're joining us now. We can't see you, but hopefully we can hear you. So congratulations on the award. Talk us through a little bit about the initiative that you had at the school. There you are. We can see you live now, Maciej. Can you hear me? Can you tell us a little bit about the initiative that you had at the school that's won the award? I think you're muted at the moment. If you unmute yourself.
Let me try that. Does that work?
There we go. Yeah, there we go. A few technical glitches to start with, but we're there now. So, yeah, congratulations on the award. That's great news. And can you just tell us a little bit about the initiative that you had that's won the award?
Well, first of all, thank you very, very much. We're very honored. There's been some amazing, initiatives and projects that were showcased. So Plastiki Rafiki is, yeah, as was mentioned, a student-run club here at the International School of Kenya. And what we do is we build plastic recycling machines using sort of open source plans and locally available materials. And then we use those machines to process discarded plastic into products. And then we try to, so I'm a design teacher here at the school, and sort of our vision is that students design products and machines, but then create local employment. So the idea is then we set up workshops around the community in some low-income areas, and actually we now have 12 workshops around the country. And this way, we're sort of really helping. We're very privileged at this school, International School of Kenya, but we really get to sort of, use skills and resources that we have to try to, help the wider Kenyan community here.
Okay, that sounds fantastic, and what a great initiative! And I'm sure you must be very proud of what you're doing, but also the students that have contributed to it as well. It's fantastic, and we're delighted to recognise that.
It's amazing. Yeah, thank you very much. No, it's amazing. We have 40 students involved now. And it started off as a small club, and now it's kind of become a social enterprise sort of run out of school, which is feels very rewarding.
Great. Well, congratulations both to you and to the International School of Kenya. And your trophy will be on its way in the post.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thanks, Maciej. We're now going to move on to the Community Wellbeing Award, which recognises an initiative that supports school community wellbeing, including the pastoral care of students. Thank you to Komodo for your sponsorship of this award. The shortlisted schools are Rugby School Thailand for developing an online forum for parents of young children. This is providing a space for these parents to connect and share experiences with each other and with the wider school community. The British International School Bratislava in Slovakia for a student-led initiative that develops well-being and mental health student leaders who connect with all students through a range of activities. The British School New Delhi for a You Are Not Alone community-wide initiative to raise awareness and address all forms of adversity. And the Vientiane International School in Laos for a holistic wellbeing initiative extending into the Laos local community. And the winner of the Community Wellbeing Award is Rugby School Thailand. So will the representative from that school please raise your hand now? Vadro, I believe you are with us today. So if you are, then please raise your hand. Oh, the hand's gone up already, I can see. So we'll try and connect you shortly, and then we can have a quick chat about the initiative. Bud, can you hear me now? I can see you've joined us, so I think you're just connecting now. Bud, are you there? We're trying to connect you. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hi, we can see you now. We can't hear you just yet, though. Are you muted or not? Sounds like you're muted. Guys on our team, can we see if there's anything we can do from our end? There's some IT help coming, it would seem. I don't know if you're muted on the bottom left of your screen or not. If you can have a look at that, there's an icon there. If you can click on that, that might work. There we go. You can see a microphone now. You click it again. There we go. Yeah, I can hear you now. It took a little bit of time, but we're there eventually. So congratulations. Well done. Could you tell us a little bit about the online forum that you developed then for the parents of the young kids at your school?
Amazing. Yeah, no. So can I just say thank you so much, and such an honour to win it, especially given the calibre of the other shortlisted initiatives. It's been wonderful to hear how other schools have been managing community wellbeing at such a challenging time. But to have big talk, small talk recognised in this way is wonderful for us. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. It came from a need to maintain supportive links with our parents during the online schooling, whilst also catering for the wellbeing needs of our families, and sort of simply offering an open door to converse at any time. Sort of policy wasn't sort of gaining any traction. So instead, we developed a specific online parent hub, a safe space at a dedicated time each week where parents could connect with the school. And Big Talk was designed to offer space to share larger issues such as family issues and learning challenges and welfare, and Small Talk offered space for parents to connect with the school community and chat about sort of smaller everyday experiences and just say hello. And sort of through these 2 weekly forums, we provided first-hand support for our pre-prep community in place of the usual in-person interactions, and we listened to the parents and found solutions together, and ultimately engendered positive change through a collaborative process. And we by doing this, reducing the disruption and stress and anxiety for our children, and also for our parents. And yes, thank you. It was wonderfully successful, and we're looking to roll out now across the whole school. And I just wanted to say thank you as well to the initiative of my colleague, sort of Hannah O'Brien, who's now sadly left the school. She was our deputy head pastoral in the pre-prep, and Sarah Shuttleworth, who's our head of our pre-prep. So thank you to both of them for driving forward such an effective wellbeing strategy. And thank you so much for the award. It's an absolute honour.
Okay, great. Well, that's as a parent myself, I know how difficult the last couple of years have been. Trying to mix normal life, work, kids, homeschooling, all sorts of different things, and juggling them all together. So I can appreciate how great that initiative is, and how I'm sure it had a huge impact both on the kids and the parents. I'm sure the teachers as well, because it's been a struggle and a challenge for everyone. So well done, and congratulations, and to your colleagues that you mentioned as well, who had big input into the initiative. So congratulations. So well done, and hopefully we look forward to another application of something exciting next year as well. But well done for the award this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we're going to move on to the Digital Technology in Learning Award. This is being awarded to an international school initiative that is using digital technology to impact student learning, and which includes evidence of developing students' digital responsibility as part of the initiative. The shortlisted schools are ACS International Schools Surrey in the UK for expanding upon an existing local community mobile makerspace initiative. This is empowering students and advancing their learning, whilst enabling learning opportunities for students in other local schools. Branksome Hall Asia in South Korea for an initiative that responds to community challenges using artificial intelligence and machine learning. Each challenge addresses potential ethical implications inherent when computers are learning to make their own decisions. the British School Muscat with British Schools Salalah, both in the Sultanate of Oman, for a comprehensive collaborative solution to affordable senior school learning in their remote location. This involves a blended learning curriculum, including online specialist teachers. And Colegio Panamericano in Colombia, where students designed and created a robot nurse to support COVID-19 patients while protecting caregivers, achieving a powerful learning initiative that impacted many people beyond the school community. And thank you to the sponsor of this award, Education Perfect. The winner of the Digital Technology in Learning Award is Colegio Panamericano in Colombia. So whilst it's pretty early in the morning there, hopefully we may have Daniel Yamasaki with us today. Daniel, the hand has gone up already. So bright-eyed and bushy-tailed over in Colombia at this early hour. So we'll try and connect you, Daniel, and hopefully we can have a quick chat about your robot nurse initiative. I can see we're connecting. Seems to be taking a little bit of time just to get everything working. There we go. You're there. We can't hear you yet. I can see you, but we can't hear you yet. So it seems to take a little bit of time just to, yeah, if you unmute now, I think it will work. There we go. Say something.
All right. Yes. Can you hear me?
We've got you. What time is it there? Sort of early hours, 5:15, something like that?
It's about 5:15. It's very early in the morning, but we're very excited here in Bucaramanga, Colombia, to have been nominated, considered, and to win the award for digital learning. This nurse robot project was a 4th grade STEM project about the human body. And there's been various iterations of this project that these wonderful teachers, Ms. Melida Becerra, Mr. Rafael Castillo, and Ms. Cara Daza have done over the years. But this year, it occurred, of course, during the COVID-19 crisis. And so the teachers really wanted the students to reflect on that and think about what is the role of technology and digital technology in perhaps addressing this crisis. And through that, a group of students decided that they wanted to integrate robotics into a solution that would help caregivers maintain that distance, that physical distance between COVID patients and the caregiver, but have a robot nurse that could, on wheels, deliver items such as medication or other small items to patients, all operated through a downloadable app. It was a project that took place while we were virtual, so it had the collaboration of our robotics coordinator and our STEM coordinator to organize sending materials from school home where students could work on it at home. And so, of course, students were at home, they were at school, they were doing things online, and then as they progressed through the project and created the solution, they came to school to prototype it and to test it. So we needed the collaboration of the parents as well. And then word of this type of learning and the way that our students were really thinking beyond themselves, beyond the school, to provide this benefit and use robotics to address this situation that was occurring in the world. It was picked up first by the local media, who did a story on it, and then it was picked up by the national media here in Colombia, who did a piece about this on the evening news.
Wow! So you're celebrities now as well.
I just wanted to, it's just great that this type of learning is highlighted in Colombia and now in the world. So thank you very much.
No, it's a pleasure. It sounds fascinating. I think it's really interesting already. In the first couple of awards, we've seen some initiatives that are so relevant to what's going on today, and with the pandemic, obviously, and it's great given the difficulties so many people have had that so many good things can come out of it as well, and people can use their imagination and creativity to come up with some wonderful solutions. And I think if you can if you can sort of upscale it and get some mass production going, I think you may have a multi-billion-dollar industry there as well. If you can create thousands of nurses, because I think the world's going to be in short supply if things carry on like this. But I
wouldn't put it past our students to do that. I mean, they're fantastic kids.
All right, great. Well, Dan, thanks very much for joining us, particularly at this early hour, and hopefully it was worth getting up. And congratulations both to you and Colegio Panamericano as a school in general. Thanks very much. We're now going to move on to the next award, which is the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion and Justice Award, which is a new one for 2022. And it recognises a DEIJ initiative that has had a genuine impact on the school community. Many schools in this category are beginning a school-wide journey towards DEIJ, and we applaud all schools that are addressing this. Thank you to Nathan for sponsoring this award, and the shortlisted schools are Brighton College Bangkok in Thailand for its remote learning SEN initiative to ensure that at-risk learners do not suffer even during periods of campus closure. This is creating confident students who can manage their learning needs independently. Dubai College in the UAE for an initiative in response to student and alumni activism against racism. This has included unconscious bias training for all staff and students, a parent and alumni DEI working party, and an anonymous reporting app to activate change across the entire community. International School of Dhaka in Senegal for a DEIJ initiative that has involved board, leadership and staff training, listening sessions with all groups within the school community, new board policies and revised hiring priorities. And finally, Safa British School in the UAE for the development of its diversity curriculum model to embed diversity and social justice into student learning, teaching and planning to ensure ongoing change. And the winner of the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion and Justice Award for 2022 is Brighton College in Bangkok. So we believe we've got Mike Walton from Brighton College with us. Mike, if you are there, raise your hand, please, and we will connect you. Yeah, we can see we've got a hand raised, so hopefully we'll get you online very shortly. Yeah, there we go. Waiting for the camera to come on and the mic. I can hear you now, Mike. Can't see you though.
I hope I'll be on.
Yeah, we can hear and see you now, so that's great. So thanks very much for joining us, and congratulations. You're the first winner of the DEIJ award, as it's a new category this year. So can you just tell us a little bit about the initiative that you had at Brighton College?
Yes, I'll be happy to. First of all, thank you so much for this award. We know that the other schools that had bids, and indeed many other schools, are doing amazing work with inclusion and diversity, and ensuring that all children are getting a fair crack of the whip and equal opportunities. So I'd like to thank really our Senko team and the staff at Brighton College, who have worked incredibly hard to try and ensure that, particularly during this time of COVID, when not all children have equal access and opportunity, particularly with the home learning, that these initiatives have been so effective in making sure that they are absolutely making the same progress and have the same opportunity as everyone else, no matter what any individual difficulty or challenge might be. Really, I think the thing that I would just mention is that we are living in a time particularly impacted by COVID, where we all have to think more and more and be more innovative about ways that we communicate, the technologies we use to ensure that all children are able to continually be motivated and have access to everything they need to make their own individual progress. So without going into any more detail, I think this is a really, really important area. You know, I'd just like to thank my staff and our pupils who have worked so hard. I'm delighted that they are recognised in this way at this event.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I completely agree. It's extremely important, both the SEN side of things, but DEIJ as a topic in general. And we're delighted to have a new award for that category. And you're certainly extremely worthy recipients of the award in its first year of being. So congratulations both to you. Thanks for sharing a little bit more detail about the initiative there. As I said, all the initiatives that have won awards will be up on the website and on the platform for everyone to look at in more detail. So congratulations, Mike, and all your colleagues at Brighton College in Bangkok, and all the students as well. And well done indeed. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
We're now going to move on to the Environmental Award, which recognises an initiative that includes students and the wider school community in raising awareness and promoting change to support the environment, either locally or globally. The shortlisted schools are the Green School in Bali, Indonesia, for an initiative to collect biofuel and reuse it in a range of ways. This includes the production of biosoap in collaboration with other local schools, and the use of biofuel by the school bus company. The International School of Zug and Luzern, Switzerland, for a student-led aquaponics initiative involving all students. It includes a partnership with a school in Ghana to develop a sustainable alternative food source for the village. The International School of Kenya, for a student-led community-wide cleanup initiative using school-fabricated machines to reuse the collective waste in new ways. The Sultan School in the Sultanate of Oman, for a whole school focus on water and food security. This has resulted in the design by students of a device to test soil moisture and temperature, which is being trialled in local villages. And finally, United World College in Thailand, for a mangrove restoration project involving the collection, planting and tracking of mangroves. Thank you to Metanoia for sponsoring this award. And the winner of the Environmental Award is the International School of Zug and Luzern in Switzerland. So do we have Barry DeQuan with us today? I think we do. Yeah, I can see a hand has gone up. So if we'll try and connect you now, Barry, and we can have a quick chat about the initiative around the aquaponics that was all student-led. Yeah, I can see you've connected now. So we'll just try and connect the camera and the mic. There we go. Can we hear you yet? I can't hear anything yet. No, can't hear you yet. I think we just need, if you can unmute yourself. There we go. I've got you now, yeah. Well, congratulations, Barry, and all your colleagues at the school. So tell us a little bit about this student-led aquaponics initiative.
Well, first of all, we're honored to be recognized with this award, especially given the incredible work all the other schools on the shortlist are doing, among other schools around the world. It's such an important area, especially with United Nations sustainability goals. This project is led by students with an incredible amount of commitment. It's such an inspiring focus on sustainability, on this idea of the system of fish and water, a symbiotic cycle, we'll call it, in which where fish are producing waste, the plants grow, use this waste to grow while simultaneously cleaning the water for the fish. Basically a win-win solution for everyone. One of our students, Mateo, among many other students involved in this project, I'm just so impressed and inspired by their commitment to be here on the weekends, during the holidays, just to ensure that it's cared for and continues to grow. Chris Koch, one of our teachers, and many of other staff members supporting this, and our maintenance team, and community members outside of our school. It's a true community effort focused here on learning about biology, chemistry, physics, leadership, communication, community building, collaboration, and an overall learning process, and how we can better support the environment and the project that our students work with each year, pre-COVID, going to Ghana. And the long-term goal is that this model will be able to produce about 20 tons of fish and 50 tons of vegetables annually. So that's the objective. So there's a summary.
That's great.
Thanks to our students and our teachers, and an honor to be recognized today.
Okay, well, that's great. Thanks for talking us through that. And that sounds an extraordinary achievement if you managed to do that in Ghana. I imagine that's been slightly curtailed over the last couple of years. But if that long-term goal can be achieved, that'll be fantastic. So, well, many congratulations to you and the students, Matteo and all his colleagues, and well done to the school on what seems like a fantastic initiative and a very deserving winner of the award. So thanks for joining us, Barry, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We're now going to move on to the Ethical Values Education Award. This is an award for an initiative that supports students in their development of ethical values, which encourage them to think and act as good citizens. Our thanks to Community Brands for sponsoring this award. The shortlisted schools are Berlin-Brandenburg International School, Germany, for a primary year's initiative to frame complex notions of ethics in an accessible unit of learning involving storytelling and imagination, linking ethical values to global citizenship. ACS Hillingdon International School in the UK for implementing the Global Citizenship Diploma, through which students reflect upon their values and beliefs and act upon them. And finally, Raha International School in the UAE for a learning-focused community project managed by students to assist school support staff during the pandemic. And the winner of the Ethical Values Award, with what the judges considered to be a truly exceptional initiative that could be a model for all schools, is Berlin-Brandenburg International School in Germany. So congratulations to you. I believe we may have Andrea Morgan representing the school. Yeah, a hand has gone up, so we'll connect you now, Andrea, and learn more. High words of praise from the judges for your initiative, so it'd be great to learn a little bit more about it. Great, I can see that you're connected now, so we'll just get the camera and the mic working. There we go. Can we hear you yet? Not yet. I think we just need to unmute you, I think, and then you'll probably just need to click on it yourself as well. I think that seems to be how it's worked so far. No, can't hear you yet. There's a mute button down the bottom left-hand side of your screen on here. If just check that one to make sure. There we go. If you click it once more, then I think, yeah, we should be able to hear you now. Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Super. Thank you.
Yeah,
wow.
We can hear you loud and clear now. So yeah, I mean, high praise from the judges. They picked out your initiative as being, exceptional, and even more words of praise than we have had in some of the other awards. So it clearly really stood out. So congratulations on that. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. Wow. Thank you so much. What an honor and what amazing words. It was a reward enough to work with these children and see their ethical development progress, but to be honored in this way by the International School Awards. Thank you. Yes, our project was started with an idea from an amazing educator named Carla Marshall, who invited us to see if young children could think deeply about big ideas with regard to their ethics. And so with that, we leaned into storytelling and provocation to invite a fantasy world where children could really connect and then consider how they would behave in real life when they face these ethical dilemmas. And so the power of the story and their engagement was really allowing them to think in a way that fostered their development. We had so much documentation to show how we can believe in young children that they are capable of this type of deep thinking. So thank you so much. I have to thank my partners, our principal, John Butcher, and Aisha Christensen, who documented everything and believe in innovation. and of course my beautiful teaching partner Elena Spiridon, who we've followed these children along the way. So thank you so much.
It's an absolute pleasure, and it sounds fantastic. And just if I could ask, how old were the children?
The children were aged 5 and 6.
Wow.
And this idea is to move the initiative up to see where can we take children in their development along the way if we start so young.
Yeah, it just sounds fantastic, and such a great way of involving them in such important issues, but making it enjoyable for them and getting their input, and as you say, showing how we can involve kids of that age to look at all sorts of more complex subjects. So that's fantastic, and many congratulations to you, your colleagues, the kids themselves as well. I'm sure they'll be thrilled when they find out that they've won the award as well. And thank you very much for joining us today, and congratulations to you and the school and everyone involved in the initiative. Thank you very much. Our next award is the Innovation and Creativity in Learning Award. The shortlisted schools are Amadeus International School in Vienna for a specialist initiative with academic, professional and personal learning that focuses on developing music expertise. Delhi Private School in Sharjah, whose research and design space is developing innovation and enterprise learning and entrepreneurship experiences for all students in the school. Labuan International School in Malaysia for a challenge-based learning program linked to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Nord Anglia International School in Dubai for a bespoke design, innovation, computing and enterprise curriculum that focuses on creativity, critical thinking and collaboration to address real-world problems. And the British School New Delhi in India for a visual arts initiative during the pandemic, capturing student voice at a critical time, encouraging creativity and raising awareness of social and economic issues. And thank you to Explore Learning for sponsoring this award. And the winner of the Innovation and Creativity in Learning Award is Nord Anglia International School in Dubai. And hopefully we'll have Elfyn Jones from the school on the awards. Yeah, a hand has gone up. So the raise hand process seems to be working well. Elfyn, we'll try and connect you shortly, and then we can hear more about your initiative that has won the award. Right, I think we've just connected you, so hopefully we'll get pictures and sound shortly. Hi, can we hear you yet? Don't think so quite yet. No, not quite yet. I think we just need to unmute you, and then you might need to unmute yourself, but we should have that done very shortly. There we go. That's one bit done. I think we just need to unmute you. We should be able to hear you now.
Oh, good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. So that's great. So congratulations. That's great to have won this award. And can you tell us a little bit about this bespoke curriculum that you've put together?
Yeah, thank you first of all to the ISA team for considering our application, and congratulations to everyone else. It was fantastic listening to how other teachers are pushing innovation within their schools. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you also to our team here at Nord Anglia, and especially the students who have driven a lot of this of the ideas here within the curriculum. So just to tell you a bit about the DEIJ curriculum. So it's a bespoke curriculum we've put together here at NAS Dubai to push creativity and learning with empathy at the core. So we try our best to keep everything as real as possible, linking our students to real world problems, not just here in Dubai, but further afield in other countries. And then following the design process, we develop solutions to those problems. And if we can't do it at school, we connect with our partners in industry here in Dubai and in other countries as well to try and make that possible. With COVID, it was quite difficult, but we then managed to go that step further and put a platform together called HopSock, alongside a company here in Dubai, where we were able to put a challenge platform together to help students collaborate during the pandemic, and we were able to get judges and mentors on board to help as well. So one of our most successful one to date is working with our young innovators here at NAS Dubai on a project linked to Nepal, to try and get more students into education in Nepal. Our students developed an app alongside the charity here in Dubai called Dubai Cares to develop this app. So yeah, thank you very much, and we're over the moon here at NAS Dubai. And congratulations to everyone else, and thank you to everyone involved. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us, Elfyn. Congratulations to you, everyone involved at the school in the initiative. It sounds absolutely fantastic and very worthy of winning the award. So congratulations, and thanks very much for joining us today.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks. Now we move on to the International Impact Award. This award recognises a school initiative that demonstrates how the international learning and ethos of a school have a positive impact, either within the local community or on a global scale. The shortlisted schools are the International School of Zug and Luzern, Switzerland, for an initiative that directly connects students from around the world with global change makers who are working on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. SALT International School in South Korea for a social service project providing cross-border educational services to others with a focus on shared value systems. And Transylvania College in Romania for a 3-day international summit organised by its students for other school students, which resulted in a manifesto with actions and measures for implementation. Thank you guys to Nearpod, who are sponsoring this award. And the winner of the International Impact Award is the International School of Zug and Luzern in Switzerland, their second award of the evening. So we know that Barry is with us today, unless he assumed he was only going to win one and has left. But Barry, hopefully you're still there. If you are, let's have another chat. Don't see any hand going up, so perhaps Barry has thought he would. Oh, no, here we go. We got him now. That's great. Barry, are you there? There you are. Have we got you connected? Yeah, I think we have. Barry, congratulations. We see you again so shortly after the last award.
Oh, thank you so much. We're absolutely thrilled to receive 2 awards, especially given all the other incredible schools that are listed here. Thank you to ISA and for hosting these awards. I think it does speak to the talent of our students. Like many other international schools around the world, like when you empower students, they really can do incredible things. I think this project started with a group of our students going to the World Economic Forum and attending the Open Forum and realizing there wasn't a student voice. And they approached the organizers and said, we'd like to run Youth Forum Switzerland at our school and invite the same speakers to come in. And that's how this started. And with COVID, they moved into the Changemakers project, trying to connect hundreds of cities and students and changemakers around the world to move towards addressing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Really incredible, inspiring work. Literally, it is led, initiated, organized by our students. Emily and Carolyn, I know you're online right now listening. Thank you to you and all of our student leaders. And Fab, Perron, and Karen Lurie, a staff member and a parent who also devote a lot of time among many other staff members. These things don't happen without the support of a real community coming together. But absolutely thrilled and honored, and thank you for the recognition.
Okay, great. Well, thank you again. And yeah, the awards have been going for a number of years now, and I think it's the first time that a school has won 2 separate categories. So congratulations to you, the school, all the staff and students, and it sounds like parents as well that have been involved. So a real team effort all round. So congratulations, and thank you for joining us again. I thought for a minute there you'd gone, thinking that you could only win 1 award. So great to get you back on and hear more about the initiative. But thanks very much, Barry, and congratulations.
Thank you. We're honored.
At this point, we'd like to recognise 3 schools. Although they did not completely meet the criteria requirements of our award categories, these schools nonetheless were considered highly commendable for the impressive impact of their initiatives. As a result, they are very worthy of recognition. These schools are Still I Rise School, a small school in Mathare, one of the largest slum areas in Nairobi. Half of its students are refugees from the Congo, Burundi, Ethiopia, Uganda, Somalia, Sudan, and Rwanda, and half are Kenyans from vulnerable backgrounds. Still I Rise School receives special commendation for its 2 initiatives supporting community well-being and digital technology in learning. The second school receiving a commendation is Al Bayan International School in Kuwait. The school was the first school in the Middle East dedicated to serving the educational needs of children with learning differences. The school was highly commended by the judges for its extensive inclusive education initiative, which involves students, parents, and staff in a program that involves an individual education plan, assessment for learning, referral intervention, and enrichment. And the third school with a commendation is the European Azerbaijan School. Following the war in Nagorno-Karabakh, where all schools in the region were closed, European Azerbaijan School supplied free online lessons to students and professional development to teachers in 2 cities affected by the war. Staff and students volunteered their time at weekends throughout the year to ensure that student and teacher learning support was sustained during a time of great hardship. So congratulations to all 3 schools. You will each receive special commendation certificates. Moving on to the award recognising pathways to continued and university education. This award is for an initiative that helps to prepare students with the skills and selection processes to support their future plans. We would like to thank Navitas for sponsoring this award. The shortlisted schools are Alice Smith School, Malaysia, for an initiative focused on student self-awareness for right fit pathways using qualitative and quantitative data to drive understanding. Dulwich College, Beijing, for a student-led future aspiration initiative involving internships, panel discussions, and recorded video conversations with industry partners from a wide range of disciplines. And Larrakia Primary School, Australia, for a student-driven initiative of pathway exploration involving hands-on problem solving, culminating in a community-wide expo. The winner of the Pathways to Continued and University Education Award is Dulwich College, Beijing. And whilst it's pretty late in the day for all 3 of those shortlisted schools, hopefully we have Anthony Coles from Dulwich, Beijing online. So Anthony, if you're there, please raise your hand. Yeah, I can see a hand's gone up, and we will try and connect you shortly and learn a little bit more about your initiative. Yeah, that seems to be working. We've got you connected now. So we'll just get the microphone and the camera working. Anthony, we don't have a camera on at the moment. Have you got a camera button? Here we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we just need to connect you to the sound, Anthony. Bear with us 1 second. I think we are almost there. If we can just unmute you now, then we will be. Yeah, we should be on now. Can you hear us, Anthony?
Okay.
Yeah, we got you. So congratulations. Well done on the award.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the initiative?
Yeah, thank you very much. We're super excited about this project, but also for being recognised as being a unique community project where students, parents and staff work together to really build insights into the world of work. It's a creative project where a multiple number of events in different formats really provide students the opportunity to interact with leaders in the fields that we have identified as being the best fit for our community. This can be replicated in any other school community as well. It's really harnessing the careers and the leadership of our parent community to make sure that our students really can understand and also learn about different ways of working in various fields that they're interested in.
Okay, that's great. And I think it's very relevant what you said there in terms of it's something that other schools can learn from and can get rolled out into various different countries and regions across the world. And that's something that we hope one of the things that comes out of today and each year we've seen it happen is that other schools can learn and schools can share the best practices of other schools around the world and it can contribute to a greater standard across the world. So that's great. And also interesting, we've seen a number of awards this evening, I think, how it's been a combination of students, teachers and parents all getting involved together, which again is great to see and is really powerful. So thanks very much. Thanks for joining us. I know it's late where you are, so congratulations on the award. Thanks for staying up and being online for the awards, and congratulations to you, your team, and all the students and parents that have been involved. So thank you very much and well done. Congratulations to the school.
Thank you very much. Honoured.
Thank you. The Safeguarding Award recognises a school initiative that supports student safety. It includes initiatives ensuring security, cybersecurity, and the prevention of radicalisation. Shortlisted schools are British International School Abu Dhabi in the UAE for a constructive mental health initiative focused on boys' well-being and mental health, including the creation of the student self-referral QR code. The British School of Bucharest in Romania for a strategic safeguarding initiative designed to continually develop practice in order to prioritise the physical safety and mental wellness of students and the wider school community. International School Ho Chi Minh City American Academy in Vietnam for its ongoing child abuse initiative, which includes a programme of learning as well as a disclosure process. The initiative is already being shared with other schools in Vietnam. And 3 KDU International School in Malaysia for a culturally aware, student-centred safeguarding initiative involving parents as well as students. We'd like to thank Jigsaw PHSE for sponsoring this award. And the winner of the Safeguarding Award is International School Ho Chi Minh City American Academy. Hopefully we've got Michael Tower. Yeah, I think that's a new record, Michael, for someone's hand going up after an award has been awarded. So congratulations. We'll try and connect you very soon and learn more about your child abuse initiative. There we go. We've got you connected now. So we'll just get the camera and the sound working and we can learn a little bit more about it. Great that it's already being shared with other schools in Vietnam. So be fascinating to hear. There we go. We can see you. Have we got any sound yet? Almost there. Yeah, I think we should have it now. Yeah, we can hear you. It's quite faint actually, but I think we can hear you okay.
Okay, I'll speak up.
That's fine. That's fine. No, you're coming across loud and clear now. So congratulations to you and the team, and let's hear a bit about what sounds like a fantastic initiative and brilliant that it's already being shared across other schools in Vietnam.
Thank you so much. I want to say I'm especially honored in light of hearing the incredible work of my colleagues who are also shortlisted. I can share some details that we really took it on as our responsibility to bring to students culturally relevant lessons on recognizing all forms of abuse in their life. We know that in the country that we work in, and especially with students' allegiance to their families and the culture that we work in, it's very difficult to ask for help. And so we delivered these lessons in the context of lockdown, using a really engaging platform to get private disclosures of abuse as we were in the lessons. And at the same time, we were building up our teachers and all of our staff to be able to recognize accidental and purposeful disclosures of abuse from students. And I want to really highlight that it's the sense of justice that our students have that really inspired me to try to find new ways to hear the voices of students who we know need to talk, but don't always know who to talk to or how to say what they need to say. And I'd like to recognize my colleague, Rob Wilson, who delivered so many of these lessons throughout this year and was a wonderful partner in doing a lot of these investigations that involved peer-on-peer abuse issues or family issues. And we were able to help a lot of students together. And so thank you so much. I'm tremendously honored.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I mean, I think I speak for everyone in saying what an important topic it is, and I'm delighted that you and your school have won this award. It's an incredibly moving initiative, and the detail of it is fantastic. So thank you very much for sharing that with us, Michael, and best of luck for continuing to expand that across other schools in Vietnam, and who knows, maybe more globally after that. But thanks so much for staying up and joining us, and congratulations to you, to Rob, and to the rest of your school and staff and colleagues for this award.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now to the Strategic Leadership Award, which has been sponsored by Cognia. This award recognises a school-wide strategy that is collectively led by senior leadership. The shortlisted schools are International School of Stuttgart for a cohesive strategic focus to drive learning forward aligned to accreditation which focuses on student engagement and impact. Marlborough College Malaysia for a cross-school positive psychology and wellbeing initiative for students and staff involving a wellbeing researcher in residence and peer group mental health first aiders for staff. The British School New Delhi in India for a highly strategic distributed leadership initiative involving professional learning communities linked to learning approaches. And the Millennium School in Dubai for a strategic wellbeing strategy involving a mental toughness program for students from middle school and beyond. And the winner of the Strategic Leadership Award is Marlborough College Malaysia. We should have Magnus Cowie online. Magnus, if you're there, please raise your hand and we will try and connect you. Don't see a hand going up just yet, so we'll give you a little bit more time, Magnus. If you're there, please raise your hand. You should see it at the bottom of the screen. There's an icon there. Okay, we don't think that Magnus is online now, so we'll have to skip over that. But many congratulations to Marlborough College in Malaysia. We're sorry you can't join us right now, but your trophy will be on its way to you very soon. Our final category award is the Teaching and Learning Award. Thanks to EtonX for sponsoring this award. The shortlisted schools are Brighton College Bangkok for its initiative that emulates the university tutorial system designed to help secondary students develop academic writing and such skills as critical thinking. The British International School of Houston in the United States for an enrichment program to stretch and challenge topics that are embedded within the curriculum. The initiative includes clear evidence of deep integration throughout the school. And the Harbour School Hong Kong for a marine science program that is rigorously embedded into the school's curriculum. It effectively uses the local environment to teach students experientially about their world and themselves. The winner of the Teaching and Learning Award 2022 is the Harbour School Hong Kong. And we should hopefully have the head of school, Jadis Blurton, online. Jadis, if you're there, yeah, a hand has gone up. So we will try and connect you very shortly. Yeah, we've got Jadis connected now, so we'll just get the camera and the sound sorted. There we go, some movement. Jadis, I can see you. I don't know if I can hear you just yet. No, can't hear you yet. We're just sorting out the microphone, so bear with us, and we should be there in a couple of seconds. I'll let you know when it's all ready. There we go, almost there. We just need to unmute you now. There we go. I think we should be all right now. Jadis, all right. Yeah, we've got you. We've got you. So congratulations to you and your colleagues and everyone involved. So tell us a bit more about the marine science program.
Well, first of all, we are just beyond honored to be recognized. This is such a prestigious group, and we're so impressed with all of the different things that we're hearing about tonight, especially. So the marine science program involves the entire school, but is sort of focused. We have a 50-foot sailboat and a state-of-the-art marine science center that is staffed by marine scientists and a captain and a first mate. And we're not a marine science school. The thing that is sort of different about our school is that we use those resources, and the students use the resources, the teachers use the resources, and the marine science program faculty works with the teachers to incorporate across all grade levels and across all content areas. So math and science, of course, but also the arts and English and history, to be able to use these resources to promote the learning in all of the different areas. So our marine science team, of course, has to be amazing because they have to be able to deal with all of the different content of the school and all the different age levels from 4 to 18. We have marine science docents in the primary school and interns in the high school. I'd like to sort of have a shout out to the other teachers because they have to be tremendously flexible and innovative and creative in using these resources across the curriculum.
Yeah, no, I bet. I mean, I remember when I first learned about the sailboat, I was just sort of staggered. I don't know schools that have that, but maybe we'll get the next Jacques Cousteau emerging from the future. But it seems like a unique program and experience that your children can have at the school. So fantastic, and many congratulations. Thanks very much for sharing a little bit more about it with us today, and again for staying up to join us on the awards today. It makes such a difference to hear from the people involved, to hear what the initiative is actually about, and hear that passion that rings through. So thank you for joining us and sharing it with us, and congratulations to you, all your staff and the children that are involved in the program. So thanks very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now to the International School of the Year Award. The winner of this award has been selected by our judging panel from our category winners. Before I announce the winner, here are a few words from our headline sponsor, Pearson, and its International Curriculum Director, David Albon. David, can you raise your hand, please, and we'll connect you so that you can say a few words. Great, we've got you connected, David, so we'll just get the mic and the camera working properly. There we go. I think we've got you. Hold on 1 second. I think we just need to sort out the microphone, and then we'll be sort of showing me up a little bit by having your black tie on there, David. But looking very very smart. Right, bear with us. We just need to turn the sound on. We're almost there. I think we should have you now. So thanks very much for joining us, and for you and for Pearson for sponsoring the event. It's fantastic to be partnering with you again, and so thanks very much for that. So over to you to say a few words.
Thank you very much. Yeah, as you said, I'm David. I'm the International Curriculum Director at Pearson. We are absolutely delighted to be supporting the 2022 International School Awards. And as well as all the schools involved, I'd also like to extend our sincere thanks to everyone that's involved in arranging what's been a fantastic virtual event. We're proud and honoured to be part of today's final session and to have heard all of the amazing initiatives from earlier in today's webinar. As the world's learning company and the UK's largest awarding organisation, our mission at Pearson is to help people make progress in their lives through learning. And we partner with schools, universities and employers globally to offer our international GCSEs, A-levels and BTEC qualifications to over 3.4 million students a year. And thousands of international schools partner with us to achieve their education vision. And so I'm delighted to see so many familiar names and faces here today. We support the International School Awards because they're a wonderful way to celebrate the hard work that you all demonstrate day in, day out as international school educators. And yet again this year, every school shortlisted for award has shown such incredible endeavour, resilience and innovation. Absolutely amazing initiatives we've seen today. So on behalf of Pearson, congratulations to every participating school, all the category winners, and this year's soon to be announced International School of the Year. Back to you.
Thank you very much, David, for those words. And again, just to reiterate our appreciation for your continued sponsorship. And we're certainly delighted from ISC's point of view to be partnering with Pearson. So thank you very much for that. So now, without further ado, let me announce the winner. And the winner of the International School of the Year 2022 is the International School of Zug and Luzerne. So well done to all the staff and students who are involved in your outstanding initiatives. It's been a busy morning for Barry. Barry, if you're still with us, then please raise your hand again, and you know exactly how to do it because you've done it twice already this morning. But please raise your hand and we'll connect you and we can have another chat. There we go. We've got you now. Feeling like we're old friends now, Barry. We're sort of seeing each other every sort of 10 minutes or so. We've got you. We've got the mic live as well. So congratulations. What a morning. You know, two individual category awards and now the International School of the Year 2022. Huge congratulations to you and everyone involved. You know, you've name checked students. I think parents have been involved, staff have been involved. It's been a real team effort. So I don't know if you've got many sort of acceptance speeches left in you, but if you'd like to say a few words, that'd be great to hear from you.
Well, to be honest, I'm speechless. Just so honored to be recognized with this award this year and the other awards. As you said, none of this happens in isolation. The work of our students who are leading this really critical work in collaboration with our parents as partners and all of our incredible staff at the school that work so hard to support our students on their learning. And to that end, a part of the spirit of today, I think, is how all of us as international schools come together and share our learnings and support each other. And again, none of us achieve this alone. So I just want to express my gratitude to all of my colleagues around the world that have supported me and our team and our school in our work to support our students. Just so honored to be part of this international school and international school community. Basically speechless, but absolutely honored and thrilled. And just want to celebrate our team, our students and our staff deserve all the recognition. So thank you.
Well, absolutely. That's very well deserved to all of you. And congratulations to you. And just huge congratulations overall to the International School of Zug and Luzerne for being the International School of the Year 2022. So congratulations, Barry, and thanks very much for for joining us.
Well, thank you so much, ISC, for hosting this. It's really great to recognize all of our international schools. But once again, honored and appreciative. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you, Barry. So that just leaves me to say thank you for joining us for our awards announcement. Huge congratulations to Barry and his colleagues and the students at the International School of Zug and Luzerne, and to all our superb category winners. We are thrilled to be able to celebrate and to share your initiatives that represent such innovation, rigour and dedication. A final couple of thank yous from me. Firstly, thank you to everyone who has participated in this year's International School Awards. We were absolutely blown away with the quantity and quality of applications. And lastly, thanks to the team at ISC Research who have made today's event run so smoothly. I think it's become normal for all of us to have virtual rather than face-to-face conferences and events, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a huge amount of work to get them ready and to work well. Don't forget that this awards platform will be open for the next few months, and you can access information about all the award-winning initiatives during that time. And again, that will be available on our website, iscresearch.com as well. So we hope you'll join us next year. Until then, stay safe and well. From all of us at ISC Research, goodbye.